Hey guys, today we're playing more of Ddlc Literature Club. Sorry it's been a little while, and like school, work, didn't really want to do it, but today I want to do it, and have a day off. So, yeah. I guess let's just get into it, I guess. 2, 1. And that. That is my thing. Let's turn this down here. There you are. But actually get into it. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. As if everyone is judging me for my meteor. I can't speak. I can't speak. Whatever. Writing abilities. Whatever. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They're generally exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. I can't speak today. As they read in tandem, I watched each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration, while Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? No, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Oh, thanks. Yours is cute. Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would ask someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Proyo did too. Based on that, I'm glad to give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect to change it anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Proyo liked my poem too, you know. Even he told me he was impressed by it. So he suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Proyo appreciates my advice more than you appreciated yours. Oh god, no. Huh? And how do you know you didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know, what? I wasn't the one who's especially grew size bigger as soon as Proyo started showing up. Okay. Natsuki. Oh, Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting guys. They both go for turns towards me, as if they noticed I was standing there. Proyo, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't happen in the first place. What's the point of making your problems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain to her, Proyo. What? Wait, there's a reason? We have so many deep expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary, limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Proyo? Well, how did I just get dragged into this from the first place? I don't know. It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with, they'll probably like more highly of me. Natsuki? Alex from. See? Wait, that's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand. You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, but here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it and becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened to say her poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice that. I'm sorry. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding me? That's exactly what I did. It was heard that. Okay, I think that's enough. You both said something that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized, and don't you think you should too? She clenches her fists. In the end, nobody is taking her side. She's trapped at this point, being defanged only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up even feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, take a walk and clear my head. Sorry, she doesn't need to. You know what? I'm going to do that. It will spare me like having to look all of your faces right now. That morning, as Susie snatches her poem up from the desk and strolls out. On her way out, she crumples up the poem in her hand and throws it into the trash. And she really didn't need to do that. I look across the room. Mary has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in a adjacent chair. Sigh. Everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Ari. How could anyone not have gone frustrated after being threatened like that? Treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less do. Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Brio. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you a part of this club now. It's nothing. One more thing. That one thing that Suki said about, I would never do anything so shameful. So, what thing did Suki say? Well, never mind that. I'm quite me. Good idea. Big enough for more pressure, okay? Yeah. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Mario, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Maybe you learn some things from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kind of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do better impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Freya, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Very mean that me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, what happened earlier? What do you mean? Between you and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've ever seen a fight like that. I promise you're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just want your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Bro, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone just makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's it. Every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Sayori still isn't caught onto the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We will just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder, and I said that more to myself than to her. It's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Wait, it's not on. Oh no. Alright. Is she? I'll be back when I fix everything. Alright, I'm back. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Froyo. Hello, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. Hehe. I'm just still not used to, still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. It's a pretty simple thing to get a good mood for, I guess. But I guess it's always a simple thing with you all anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? Hi, thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look? Hey, Sayori. Like that all of a sudden. No reason really. I just want to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse and fumbles with her latch and gets it open. Then she turns upside down and lets it kind of spill it onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. I was trying to get you by your stuff. It's not fair. How do you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you wouldn't have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to immediately forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry, and so that only leaves the one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Ha ha ha. Sayori suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening. Her face in her book was always, I was listening to her. Or just something in the book. Sayori. I tell Froyo to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stuff like that, your suffering is fair enough for retribution. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Sayori. It doesn't happen much, but it's fun. It's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You're right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept my retribution. That. Still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside of all of us, isn't there? Yeah. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she would bring me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if you weren't for cupcakes. Other sugar and soup to baking them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Whack. I'm low or something smacks her in the face. It tumbles onto the desk. Ow. What was that? Cookie. Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori latches around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was still the rest of your reaction though. Haha. Natsuki. That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly claps her hands. Bro, I bit my tongue. We're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. That yours looks really good too. Can I try it? Please. Maybe it can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah. Why did you think I gave you that one? Fine. So I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and under her Natsuki wraps her arms around her. Jeez. I get it. Sayori's still in hand. Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off. Oh. Sayori still leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie. Hey, did you seriously just do that? Mouthful Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Geez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Hey, I think you are sitting around the room. Monica is in the club room. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than any all of us combined. That's not true. Excuse me. Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't early or anything. But you choose the clever over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. What boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Uncle quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard of the bell ring at least. You must have not heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started anyway, recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Uncle looks at me. Hey, once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay. That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, bro. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. But I'd really love the chance to share once already. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Sayori is back to her book. Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Hey Yuri. Hey. I should have noticed that Yuri was reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Sorry I didn't mean to interrupt. I don't know. I was kind of just waiting for you. If that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, let's... I actually have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. As you mentioned, for yourself as well. She reached out and makes her way to the closet. I follow to watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher on the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches the electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in the teacher's desk, and then we'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. Simply I watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really tracks her speaking mannerisms. Especially because her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and rothetical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Where are you off to? Yuri was going to make some tea. So, I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this tomorrow. You're just filling the water pitcher. Okay. Sorry, I was a bit curious. It's kind of one person's job, isn't it? Why could please mind your own business for once? Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong without getting involved? Hurry on the club activities. My mouth gasps. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Then let's go, Priya. Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. Once we're in the hall, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri, something about the way she said that. It made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it was also not right for Monica just to judge people like that. Freya, how come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me? Because the thing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. Yeah, we have emotions, and we can't always hide them away. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. No. When you hate me or something as terrible as that, why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. We have a friend, would that be? Do that. Friend, you say? You left your head, Freya. I really like being friends with you. Thanks, Fury. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that, but I'm doing my best to help yours feel better. Anyway. Yeah. Shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the class. Freya, do you like oolong tea? Never heard of it. Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature and kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do it any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, I'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves to to my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed I was doing a bit of thinking. I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway. Ah, that's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Freya. It's very endearing. That's... Yuri wasn't kidding. I wouldn't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched your pour a cup of tea for each of us. Freya, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why is that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read my back against the wall rather than bending over on my desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly. I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's mostly like because my posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading. Yes, I have a terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I'll show you the book from a bag. I have chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies that I kept hidden from Sayori's candy radar. I'd take it since it'll go well with tea. Yuri and I have sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time. Each one holding half the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? They're always kind of cute, but if she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. And Yuri hands me my teacup, holding it with my hand. That's not holding the book. I end up in this, and that makes it even hard to focus. Now I'm worried about making sure I don't actually touch your chest. Huh. Meanwhile, Yuri doesn't know that's a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I only presume the wonder roar around her has faded away. I used all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. Put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Oh, sorry. Remove let go of the book and finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then there might get smudges on the pages. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. I need to apologize. I'll hold on to the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder time reading it from it. As a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. I take chocolate candy, pop it into my mouth. I take no chocolate, and hold it to Yuri. She doesn't look away from the book. She just touch her lips as if this situation is completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. Randomly place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that. Yuri closes her lips over it. Yeah. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Freya. Sorry. I shouldn't have done that. Well, we were just helping. That's something that friends do, right? I mean, not really in this kind of context, but yeah. So it was. Yeah. You don't need to stop doing anything. I see. The suit's really done and really intense. Yuri tries to return the book. I can tell by her expression that even she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. Nervously, I take on the chocolate between my fingers. But this time Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I watch her chest rising and falling to a rhythm to her breaths. And I raise my arm. I'll leave you for your departure lifts, but it's different this time. I take the chocolate, place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. Okay, everyone. Yuri jolts back. It's time to shoot poems. Froyo, you can help Yuri put that tea stuff away, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling that something neither of us will have courage to bring up. Okay. Let's see what you're written from today. Yuri stared at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Froyo, this one might be better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you what kind of techniques we're practicing. Maybe that's what. You did a good job explaining. I really want to try giving it more imaginary imagery. Yuri visibly swallows, and even her hand appears sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes in, collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer her that patience to her. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing just makes me really happy. Are you saying you never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really don't need to write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Oh, you and your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. Okay, that's a lot. A raccoon. That happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for the guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an ordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, and my subconscious, well aware, and consciousness consequences, well aware that raccooness that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom of the bread, my hunger, curiosity. The raccoon's an urge. The raccoon urge. I can't really read cursive that well. Well, this handwriting, anyways. The moon insinuates its phase, reflects that much more light off the cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. A slice of bread, fresh and soft, The raccoon becomes excited. Perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto a newly satisfied animal. The raccoon is taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy every time. I brandish my cutting knife. The raccoon shows me an excitement, a rush of blood, classic pulverization, conditioning. I slice the bread and fed myself again. Okay. It was a little more daring. One dish days. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Use my poem as a canvas to express my vivid imagery, conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I want to express the way it feels for me to those of my more usual hobbies. Those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing, and people would make fun of me. Do you have anything like that for you? Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Whatever. I can't. I know. Yeah. Even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now. I'm glad that you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening. There really aren't many people like you, Proya. That's exaggerating a little bit. Just how I feel. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing. But now I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling. And you're to think that it's just nothing. It's nothing really. Yuri smiled sincerely at me for just a moment. Her timidness seems to disappear. Okay. Hi, Proya. Hi again, Proya. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I won't count on that. Never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright, this one's good. Feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your writing, with your style, but imaginary, it's better than the last one I wrote. I'm just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in your writing style? I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. Oops. That was not my plan. Okay, sorry about that. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside her. Sadly, it's hard to get that much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers? I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that, you must be pretty into her. You completely misunderstood. Calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. Wait, really? Yeah, I fixed the one anyway. Olga kind of whispers that last part to me. It's just a hunch, but well, there's not really anything wrong with that. Oh well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway, do you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take this. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless, aqua-free, meaningless noise. Noise, it won't stop. The violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Signs, cuisine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. What does this supposed to mean? Load me. Weird. It's even more abstract than your last one. I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry you didn't like it. No, I never said that. This kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Teaching her how to space the words, I can totally change the mood with the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote, the lines were really short, makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what's about, though. Sometimes asking about what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's manga's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Okay. You never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this a tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Alright. Well, I can admit that it's better than the last one. It's nice to see you putting some more effort. That's good. But I still don't like this at all. It's trying too hard to be serious. And what do you mean by that? Poems don't need to be deep sounding to express something. It's going to sound like you're forcing it unless you really don't suck at it. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this until you're on your age level. Ddlc stops short of all of a sudden. Don't tell me. You're not just trying to impress Sayori, are you? What are you talking about? And keep your voice down. You know Yuri would love this kind of this angst. Just believe she's a talented art writer doesn't mean. Looks like I'm in trouble. I somehow struck a nerve. Though what I did is beyond me. I am so down with you. You shoved the poem I handed her back over to me. Take your stupid poem. If you wrote it for someone else, just don't show it to me. Ouch. This is what I get for letting a younger girl step into my business. Unless I was a mind reader, I was destined to be in a world of pain from the start. At least I think it wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. She either show her mind, or show hers. Alrighty then. Ooh, I like this one, bro. It just had some nice feelings in it. I'm glad. Still though, your tone makes it sound like you like yesterday's poem better. I guess you caught me. Sometimes you know me a little too well. For your my own good. Well, don't just try to be nice about it. If I'm doing a bad job, then I'd rather just hear it. Oh no. I still like this one, I promise. No, I wouldn't lie to you, bro. Never ever. Yeah, I guess so. What made yesterday's better poem so great compared to this one then? Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go with my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure exactly how it works. And again, I guess conveying feelings is pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Why do you at least try giving it some thought? You want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Okay? Well, don't really know what you mean, but I'll keep that in mind. Try to keep that in mind. Oh, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Sometimes I like sad poems too. I like a bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. Like things are happy, things are sad, and things are sad. Happy and sad. Can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug. And make a nice happy rainbow. Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic. Yeah, it is. Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, bro. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? That's a lot. Okay. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. Secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little ball of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach them with my thumb and forefinger and pluck them out. It's warm and tingly. But there's no gentle way to put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in the bottle all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle starlight, they make amends. Sometimes my friend feels in a certain way. Down comes the bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets, hiding in nooks and crannies. Digging and digging. Scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It just doesn't feel like time to clap. It elapsed. My empty shelf couldn't use some more. My friends looked through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up and come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? My frantically pull them from my shelf, one after another, holding them out to each and every friend. Each and every bottle, but every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be my friends who weren't smiling. They were all shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is echo inside my head. Holy crap. Or did he really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you Shiv gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Like that taught me about me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being so cheerful. Excuse me. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good. So you should be proud of it. Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah. Writing the best. I'm gonna keep writing till I die. Haha. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no matter in a week. I wonder if this is one of those times. When I see the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today. So if everyone could come if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. It's about the festival. Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's things should to mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Monica, yeah, we're going to have a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during this event. But the cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. That's what Sayori is putting it on all posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring the poster, holds it up to us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting the posters up, did you? Yeah, well, I did. Do you really think it's a bad idea? Oh no, it's not a bad idea, but I don't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no, Sayori, I understand where they're coming from. I remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask from them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of the club. If we start the event and you put it on a good effort, then it will inspire others to the same. And then more people form, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah. It's not about expressing our feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? Inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if it takes standing in front of the room for 2 minutes shedding a poem, then I know you can do it. So you remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me to having no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but looks like Sayori doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get over with it. Alright, you. Thanks, Sayori. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glancing around the room. Everyone else just makes expectant faces. I guess I don't have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh, you'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move into the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way. My god. This is 207. Well, if you can't recite your poem from to the club, how do you expect to do it from the strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone to feel a little more comfortable. I'll go next. Of course. Ddlc. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has reminded for herself. It ends up behind the podium. The title of this poem is the way they fly. I'm reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line. She recites, bringing the words to life. In this poem, in this something she's done before, or she's simply a natural. And that's around me. No one has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Sayori has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes her recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good mood, to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. What? Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches her sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This is a poem called Ingredients Around Each of Us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri past a couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like it happens when Yuri absorbs into her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns. It's structured that she communicates perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she bewildered her even herself. It's up to me to end the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. He judges me afterwards and we give Yuri any recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri folds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yeah, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri's down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops into out of her chair and she walks over to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori, it's a lot harder than I thought. How do you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Against your poem, somehow it feels like your soft voice made as a perfect match. Poem is aimlessly cheery like Sayori. It's sincere and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come out of Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like when I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it. Good job, Sayori. Yeah, even Froyo liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. Yeah, I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as much as well. That might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. That's well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing doing for everyone. Yeah. And next time, I'm going to pick you up to challenge you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now who's next? Natsuki. Don't make me go before Froyo. It's not like I can prepare to you guys, you know. Might as well let Froyo lower everyone's standards. That's a let before I have to do it. Natsuki, it's fine. I might as well get over with. But it's like I have much of a section of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. She ended up stepping in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not really exactly confident in my own writing, hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it was less about your ability and more of your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that will improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. Yes, that just leaves you in Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Okay, grudgingly let gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called, Why Are You All Looking At Me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. So he takes a breath. When she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. Oh, she still is an attitude. The poem has rhythm and rhyme to it. Natsuki trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. She Twiggy finishes and everyone applauds. See how his facts were sheep. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite the poem in front of other people? Maybe doing it for other people would be way easier. I can put whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's embarrassing. That's what presents would be. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so. Well, I guess in that case, you won't have that much more to worry about for the festival. That's it. I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick up a poem that and get enough practice for the festival, okay? I'll be making the pamphlets, so let me know. Let me know ahead of time of what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find something from some other poem to try instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own poem. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I think the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday is the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the full enthusiasm of Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two always been home together. Kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys, don't make such a big deal out of it. It'll just be a little nice, though. Well, how much was just fun at that? It's okay, Prairie, you don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go. Alright. I'll walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. That was quite track. But today, Sayori is a little more quieter than usual on the way home. Hey Sayori. Sorry I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something earlier. Like how we here we fumbled with the words. So let's just say that one day you were asked to walk home with you. What do you do? What kind of question is that? Kind of putting me on the spot here. I was still walking. Sayori, you really would think I would ditch you for your but you're so beautiful and smart. Jeez, I already see you in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to be really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so. Yuri, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never going to happen? It always just throws off. It's kind of weird things for Sayori to care so much about. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Okay. Again, I'll see you doing this. Alright. Oh man. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked into. Were you passing? Yeah, okay. Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club, now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination. I guess with passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually fry squid? Squid is really specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying that you don't like squid? You all people. Yeah, I didn't say that I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by all of you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. I get it. Yeah, that's not how you say my full name. That's also that joke makes no sense in translation. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as your reactions or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me? Where's Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at the desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. Get my hand in front of her face. You fizzing out again? Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk that to everyone else. Is everything alright? Of course. What wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Geez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Oops. Alright. If you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori for turning back toward everyone else. The canvas has already disappeared. Dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should have asked Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. If they're preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. Suddenly approach Monica, who's shuffling through some papers at her desk. Bro, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading too much, but she seems a little downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica appears across the room, Sayori, who idly dragging her rubber eraser down her desk. Maybe there's something on her mind, but I'm surprised that I'm not the only one. I'm not surprised that the one asking you, Perio. I'm not the one asking you, Perio. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bother her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. Oh no, it's important to me too. I mean, I'm also unclear. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know. Maybe I'll try to keep her myself, talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just had a hard time bringing up the person of bringing up with the person of interest. Person of interest? She me of that. I'm saying that maybe that thing in your mind is you, Priya. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say it too much, but we're talking about Eve more than anything else, you know. Yeah, she's also been much happier ever since you've joined the club. It's like an extra light has turned on inside of her. What? No way. Yuri was always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it has been. You're so funny, Fredo. Have you thought that maybe you're always seen as so cheerful? Because that's how she is when she's around you. I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I do anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so should I just forget what I said? I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she says to forget about it. But I already know what I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk, walks over across the living room to where Sayori is sitting. I watched her kneel next to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice so quiet I can't hear from here. I sigh and set myself down. I know Sarah told me not to worry about her, but I have to fun with everyone else. What's impossible to do when she's behaving like this? Exactly how much do I care about her when I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? As I turn around the room, suddenly I notice Yuri appearing at me from the book. She suddenly looks away, just as quickly as she had, with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've really never seen her approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord. So I have no choice but to approach her myself. I know it's a little easier to do that for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit next to the one next to her own. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't do anything. But I could tell you what you wanted, to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How were you able to tell what I was thinking like that? Well, that's something that I do a lot. So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not all that I was staring at him. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who are willing to share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's in your mind, I would be glad to listen. Gosh, you're not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Yuri, yeah, she seems a little off today. When I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh, that's quite romantic. Yeah? Sorry. I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that. I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have been friends for a long time. That's all. Oh, I see. And perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Maybe I'm just reading to a little bit too much. But yeah, the world is full of meaning, often hidden beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person. No matter how well you may know them. So you think that there might be something behind it after all. One thing that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head, and she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too, and I also feel concerned for her. But in your case, it looks like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. Put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Very suddenly, she looks deep into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, uncovers feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that she would be you're a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, her gave me too much credit. You're a pretty simple guy. I'm a pretty simple guy. So I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyway, as long as you were here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls the club. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. Make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder if that means she's talking about with Sayori. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I already can tell you don't like it. Well, don't need to worry about that, I think. But I think, after all, he wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri. I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making me friends. I just like I was hoping. And it makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? And stuff. Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Prue. Sayori, is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Alright. Just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can play that with everyone else now. If you insist. Yeah, I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori. Come on, I was just feeling lonesome. Oh, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. You say anything? Sayori tripped the walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. Okay. Library. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'll assure it turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take the poem. I'm holding my hands. Your style has gotten so refined, Freya. Yuri's been teaching you a lot of things, hasn't she? Well, I guess so. Yeah, I've been noticing how much time you've been spending with her. I think I've heard her say more words these past couple days than she talked in the whole year. Not sure how you did it, but that's pretty impressive. Well, she just needs some patience and a way to talk about the way things in her head, I guess. And I'm still getting a hang of it myself. You're certainly putting in a lot of effort. You must really like her. It's awfully suspicious, you know. Spending time with her in the club every night. Reading that edgy novel with her. Well, I just feel bad that she has a hard time socializing. Makes me want to make sure she doesn't spend all of her time alone. Besides, the novel isn't too bad either. No? Alright. I'll get you. Just be careful, alright? I know that Yuri isn't used to be opening herself up. So, if something bad happens, she's vulnerable, and it could be really hard for her. Your books aren't totally an escape from reality. They're just a bandage. You say that like I'm going to hurt her. Sorry, I didn't really mean that. If anything, she might accidentally hurt herself. Anyway, I'll just share my poem with you. Now, alright? Alright. The lady who knows everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders the earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift, the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day, I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star gleaming in the twilight sky. Until one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall, and fall. Even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything, who knows what I'm thinking. Before I speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. You are a legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat. I pick a gust of wind. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are all sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind. That's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it, but in a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we hadn't had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans are two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Anyway, here's my strength with the day. Are you ever tried to share with writing because you pray that's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. As instead of just telling you what your writing is good, or okay, or bad, they'll just focus more on everything that you've went into it, and things that you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. Almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay. mystery. Prayo, your writing is the only present of the last few days. Every poem you've shown me has nothing short of spectacular. I really can feel emotions. I'm a little envious, even. I don't think it ever came to me that this is natural. Really, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come naturally to me. But I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after. Is that so? Yuri gently smiled to herself. This feeling. I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. I never thought it would feel like this. I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe that you're so good at something and you've never even shared it with anyone. It's kind of a shame. Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice. What do you mean? Well, you smiled sadly. During lunchtime, I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it. Anyway, but books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with, or people would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face, or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you think at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day, and those friends don't laugh at me, they don't tease me spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type, and they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. People say that about you. I'm not a know-it-all for you. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself smile. Make myself happy. I don't have all these feelings. I have all these feelings, and all I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you that I really understood that what was missing all this time. But I haven't really done anything. No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful. That's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, bro. I speak too slowly. I second guess myself all the time. I'll reach deeply into things, but every time, you've always treated me like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others, but that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Jerry. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. I mean, I joined this club hoping to make friends, and I would say I've had at least one success. And you? Hold on. Okay, sort of that. I don't know what that was. If you put it that way, yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we? Riri puts her head in her hands, but this time she's smiling as she does it. Do you want to show me your poem? Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you. Ghost Under a Light, Part 2. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing in the distance, a blue-green light flickers a tone. Figure crosses this path, a silhouette, obstructing the eerie glow my heart pounds. The silhouette glows closer and closer. I hope my umbrella casting a shadow to shield me from visibility. But I am too late. He stepped into my street light. I gasped and dropped my umbrella, and the light flickers. My heart pounds. He raises his arm. Time stops. The only indication of movement is the amber light flickering against his outstretched arm. The flickering light is in a rhythm, with the pounding of my heart teasing me for succumbing to this forbidden emotion. Have you ever heard of a ghost feeling warmth before? Giving on an understanding, I laugh. Understanding is overrated. I touched his hand, and the flickering stops. Ghosts are blue-green, my heart is amber. Finishing the poem, I start to hand it back to Yuri. But instead of taking it from me, she looks away. Do you really dislike it? No, of course not. I just don't really know how I should respond. Despite poems usually being cryptic, I wasn't hard to figure out what one was about. I don't know if I'll be able to explain this one. It's fine. That's fine. I understand this one. Yuri has to have a hard time speaking than usual. Does this one mean a lot to you? Yuri nods. I'm not really good with words, but I'm happy that you shared it with me. So thank you. And I hope that we keep spending time together. Despite my ability to keep in contact, I see a faint smile emerge on Yuri's lips. And once I again try to hand back her poem, Yuri gently takes my hands and pushes them back towards me. I hesitate in response to a warm touch. You can. Poem is once again Yuri fails to form a complete sentence. You mean I can keep it? Yuri nods. I'd love to. Yuri again faintly smiles as if she doesn't want me to notice. You always make me feel nice. You know I'm not good with people, but I hope that I can return the favor sometimes. Yeah, don't worry. I think you did a good job. Yuri finally turns back towards me. I guess we should move before Manga says something. But I'm sure we can talk again later. Yeah, I'm sure we will. With that, Yuri timidly smiles at me, and I return to my seat so I can put her poem away. Yeah, no thanks. Yeah, you didn't even... Next. Okay, you three. You're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't you start figuring it out? Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did something happen? Did you say something strange right now? Hold on. Right. Why don't we start figuring out? Okay. Is this... Since they did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You did deviate from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common, foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. It seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? Almost like everyone's balance is thrown off when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off anyway? I thought she went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well then. She went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously, of all the times to not go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well. So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship, Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Ooh, that curious expression from Yuri, of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, let's figure. Just avoided the question. Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. That's we'll be making cupcakes, but we might need a lot of them in different flavors. You can handle that all by yourself, Natsuki. Challenge accepted. And for myself, I was going to be printing and assembling the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. Efforts for Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with some lyrics for Yuri? I'm useless? No, not at all. Most talented person, you're the most talented person here, you know. Nah, Natsuki's pouting too. Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave her enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. Yeah, that may be the case, but if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I wouldn't grow as much of a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know, so you should make some banners and decorations to help set up the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere. Her expression suddenly changes and stares at her desk, and the focuses and starts shouting to herself. Her mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, let's leave to you, Proyo. The one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would have probably go along to give them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would be appreciative of that. That's as long as you're suggesting I should spend the weekend with one of the club members. How on earth am I going to respond to that suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some hair work I could give to you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. So he tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Or you may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. Therefore, he may be the more suited assisting for the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like me just making excuses for it too. What are you saying? It'll be extremely mentionless to work. And baking isn't? What do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. And I think it's up to Pro to decide how do you think to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know. So I'm sure he's interested in. You literally just said. I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. You're okay with this, right? And the end is up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. Okay. going with oh, I'll probably be most useful to helping out Uri. Me? Are you serious? Why would you, Natsuki? I could tell you were already about to say something mean. No, I was just saying. So I'll be helping Yuri then, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things. I think your assistant will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, you'll be able to handle the baking yourself. I mean, yeah, I already said I'll be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So is that everything we need to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Freyo? Me? Well, I guess you could say that I'm interested to see how it turn out. That's good, not for me. What about you, Natsuki? What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No. That's not what I meant, no. Your anxious glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know how I probably picked me. And also, you're quickly each other best cookie I've ever had. You get really well with the key. And nothing about I do for the event will compare to that, so I get it. I'm kind of surprised though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I know, I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Two kids in the only one surprised. Monica and I are all saying back about Yuri's words. But she already has trouble with words. Trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her comfort zone. But I begin to understand. We're trying to sound like Sayori. I mean, if it didn't work perfectly, I could tell that she tried to say something Sayori would like. I say something like this. But Sayori always helps everyone else feel good about themselves. No, I can appreciate it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. I'm going to say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Yeah, it helps to see everyone do their best. And with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. We packed the things. I should have followed Monica and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. Yeah? I turn around. Sorry. I realized that I don't have any way to contacting you for this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers. Okay. Then I'll be stopping you by your house on Sunday. Eh? My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. Oh, I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. Alright. In that case, it wouldn't be a problem. It won't be a problem. I decided not to rush Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter much either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I manage to make myself useful somewhere. I'm not nearly freedom as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Barreo. I think that we'll make a productive team. Even if you only choose me because you felt bad or something. Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the random reason that most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But you're thinking to yourself in an extremely tense situation. You're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? I didn't realize. I'm telling you what I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks into my eyes for a long time. I believe you. as if it took her tremendous effort. He finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door. Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri's going to be coming to my house on Sunday. My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gone pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might happen and end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me that she was looking forward to it. This is the chance I have to make something between us. Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. Well, until then, I'll be able to keep my mind off it. I can't wait. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally. She has extremely appreciated at first, but it wasn't too long before I was already learning about her. Putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard about anything. I think from Yuri since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything. I've been worried about her back in my mind. Between that Sayori and what Manga said, it is really okay for me to put Sayori's feeling aside. She might need me. I decided to go visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like I've done in the past. Once I reach Yuri's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Once again, we used to play so often that we've made a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we're family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor. I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom, where I finally find her. Sayori? Hi, Proya. I sit down in her room. Her first is a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. We haven't come over like this in a long time, haven't we? I guess you're right. It's been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sarah's room is as messy as it's always been. Those all recognize the same stuffed animals that the wall decorations that she had for years now. If you came over often, that wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you all send a cover today? Are you supposed to be your theater today? Yeah, but wait, how did you know that? You already left by the time we decided last meeting. Monica told me. It was only natural to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? Oh, that's true. But what about you? Are you going to be helping Monica today? Of course. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. So it's just me and Yuri then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Her change is in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing after you left Friday. Even if something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, very small shaking her head. That's no good, Proyo. Eh? Why can't it just be like it always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and actually express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm just getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have You come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayori, got her by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. Tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Her gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Rhea. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just saying it for the first time. Saying what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Freya? I guess I have no choice this time. Thing is, I really had bad depression my whole life. Didn't you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find the reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? I make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend time on me. That's what it feels like. That's why I just have to make everyone happy, without everyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. Can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me just to not think about her? Why, Sayori? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It all feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you, even if there's only so much I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Freya. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet, but when people try to care about me, it feels nice sometimes. But also it feels like bats being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Hoping everyone to be happy together is the best thing for me. Then I just discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get close to everyone else in the club feels like a spirit going through my heart. That's not good. So that's why. That's why I decided that world wants to torture me. Her path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right, I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting. That's what I will do. No, Proyo. There's nothing at all. There's only one thing that you could have helped. That is, everything could have been like this as it always has. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish, and I punished by I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's what I am. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments, because I deserve every last one. Thinking once I grabbed Sayori's shoulders, this time pulling tight into a brace. Rhea, Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with anyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I understand it. I wouldn't have any other way. Freya, Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain to her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, I don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Freya, Sarah the bear managed to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is to know that I care. If you have in it to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make things go away. These feelings go away. And if there's anything you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings for you. The only time I'm not feeling anything, nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's always really scary too. Here lets me go, and she does, as I let her go as well. So it's tomorrow. Yeah, it's gonna be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sorry, what's your eyes? If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the day where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet at my house. At the very least, I wanted to do is come along and help out. It would be fun. I'm surprised Yuri shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if what would be very good for me today. I don't understand right now. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry about it too much. About it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. Look forward to it. I said goodbye to Sayori next to her house. On the way, I found myself feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much. And we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a panic. Alright. Alright. I say that is the end of this episode here. So, I hope you enjoyed. Oh god. Hope you enjoy this video, and hope you subscribe if you want, totally free. Subscribe if you want to. Free, do. Your choice. But, yeah. Also, I have everything in the description, Discord, second channel, Twitch, and the second channel in the end card. I've showed you many times. That links in my profile, under my profile picture. So, yeah. I hope you enjoyed, and as always, if I don't see ya, good morning, good evening, good night. See ya.